Hi guys, my name is Akira and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about 7 things that you need to know before going to cosmetology school. If you are interested in watching this video, then stay tuned. So I have some notes here so I'll stay on track. So thing number 1 that you definitely need to know before entering cosmetology school is to make sure that this is truly your passion. A lot of us sometimes get into things where we kind of discover too late that something isn't our passion, and we've wasted a lot of money or time and effort into something that we really don't see ourselves doing forever or even love doing. So a lot of people think that cosmetology school is easy, and it's not. And you definitely want to make sure that this is your passion, because you might get into it and discover that you don't really like doing this. And girl, you don't want to do that, okay? So, number 2, prepare to sacrifice. And what I mean by that is you're going to spend a lot of time away from your family, a lot of time away from friends, whatever. Because the full-time program, I believe it's from either 9 months up to a year, 9 to 5, and part-time is up to 2 years, like 5:30 to maybe 9:30, 10 at night. So yes. And if you have to go to work after school, you know, you're going to spend a lot of time away from your family. If you have kids or a significant other, you're going to spend a good bit of time away from them. And you definitely want to consider those things before you go into cosmetology school. You're also going to sacrifice money and work. Maybe you can't go to work after school. Maybe you have to go home to your kids. Then that will be something as to where you have to consider being on a budget. A lot of people don't think about those things. If you have a support system, a significant other, or a family that's going to support you while going to school, that is completely awesome. And if you do have that support system, I say go for it and go to school if this is truly your passion. Thing number 3 is to don't go into this expecting to learn every single thing that you see trending on social media, on Instagram, on YouTube, because to be honest, the only thing you're going to learn the basics, the foundation of hair, skin, and nails, enough to pass state board, honey. Sometimes it's not even enough to pass state board, but honey child, that's a whole nother video. We're going to talk about that, okay? So, like I said, if you know, maybe you can pull your educator aside and ask them to go more in depth about, maybe if you want to specialize in weaving, ask them to go more in depth about weaving a little bit, because they definitely only brush over certain subjects in cosmetology school, and you don't want to go into there expecting to learn every single thing and that you're going to be like a weavologist or something, because you're definitely, you know, you're not going to learn all of the things that you need to specialize in one area, okay? That's what I mean. So step number 4 is to stay focused, girl. Stay focused. We all know girls can be a little catty, and cosmetology school is a bunch of catty women under one roof, girl, okay? So you definitely want to make sure that you go in there and you stay focused and do not get clicked up. Don't get wrapped up in drama, because then it will throw you off track and you'll forget the reason why you got there in the first place. So definitely stay on track, girl, and stay focused. Number 5, stay on top of your educators. And if you have any questions, girl, make sure you raise your hand and ask your educator, girl, can you slow down and back up a little bit? Because I don't understand what you're talking about, girl. Don't be like me and sit in the back of the class and be scared to raise your hand because you think people going to look at you like you stupid. That was me. I promise you, you don't want to do that while you're in cosmetology school, because you're paying, in any school, you're paying a lot of money to be there and learn what you need to learn. And if you have any questions or you don't understand something, girl, ask your teacher, ask a classmate. Just don't go, don't go and not try to learn anything, because you'll be very disappointed by the time it's time for you to graduate. Number 6, girl, this is probably the second most important one of them all. After you discover this is your passion, girl, and you like, okay, this is what I want to do, definitely go to school every day. I'm gonna say it again, go to school every day and on time, girl. on time. It's so many people that go into the school, and it's mostly the people that discover this is not their passion, honey, and they cannot make it to school, or they can't make it to school on time. They come super late every single day. Girl, this is not for you, because cosmetology school is hourly based, and if you do not clock in, honey, you do not get those hours. And when you don't get those hours, honey, it pushes your graduation date back. It moves it. If you're supposed to graduate December 2019, girl, and you missing all these days, girl, you're not gonna graduate till December 2022, girl. And you do not want that to happen, because it will push your date back. You want to go to school every day on time, I'm telling you. And number 7, oh, this one's important too, and you probably won't understand this until you get into school, but definitely make sure that you get all of your credits months before you graduate. And what I mean by credits is, at my school, in order to graduate, you had to do, let's say, for instance, a certain number of relaxers. Maybe you had to do 50 relaxers by the time you graduate, 80 color retouches, 20 manicures, 15 pedicures, stuff like that. There's a list of all the things that you need to complete, and a certain number of them that you need to complete before you graduate. And why I say is have it done months before you graduate, because don't be like me and a lot of my classmates is we kind of pushed some of the stuff to the side until we was like, okay, we just get those before we graduate, whatever. And a lot of people didn't come in for manicures and pedicures at my school, so we were scrambling at the end trying to get all our credits in. And you definitely want to go ahead and get those out of the way before you graduate, because it will make life less stressful, because all you need to be focusing on is getting up out of there and clocking out on your graduation date. That is the best feeling ever. So definitely do not procrastinate those credits. Stay on top of them. Stay on top of your educators. Make sure they don't lose anything, because we had stuff like that going on. Just stay on top of it, girl. This is not a joke. This is a lot of time. This is a lot of money, a lot of sacrifices, and you don't want to mess yourself up by not completing your credits, okay, girl? So yes, that was my video for today. And I think if you drop down in the comments if you guys want me to make a video about my cosmetology school experience, because that was definitely an experience. But if this is something that you really want to do and you discovered that this is your passion, I say go for it. It honestly is one of the most rewarding careers ever, and I love what I do. Granted, I'm not where I want to be right now, but I encourage anyone who's out there who's considering going to cosmetology school, and you know that this is something you love, you can see yourself doing this for free. I'm not saying that's what you need to be doing, but that's how you know when something is your passion. You can do it for free. But I definitely encourage you guys to go check out different schools. Don't settle for just the school that's closest to you. Definitely make sure you're going in the right area. Love, love, love what you do. And girl, I will see you in my next video. I hope you guys enjoy. Also, like I said, drop down in the comments if you want to see my cosmetology school experience. I think I'm just gonna do like a cosmetology school series. Just get those videos out the way, then we can get to the other stuff, girl. So yes, girl, I'll see you guys in my next video.